Okay.
So I'm going to be working with Kristen to make sure that she's comfortable using the stick and has a degree of naturalness with that before we're actually working with the horse. And some people actually have a little sense of trepidation about the stick, or even trepidation about using their own power. And so you want to ensure that your client has a chance to get used to using the stick, how it feels in their hand, and what they're going to be expected to do with the horse once we bring the horse into the picture. So how is that feeling in your hand, Kristen?
It's a little awkward. It's kind of floppy.
It is a little
And heavy.
bumpy, isn't
Bumpy
it?
and
And a
heavy,
little
but-
heavy. And you might adjust your grip a little bit, because if you hold it up a little bit further, or with your hand in that orientation, then it has a little bit different balance that way, doesn't it?
It does, good.
Yeah. And then it also has a balance point. If you raise it up, then you'll find that it sort of has a different balance when you're holding it up like that too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we're going to be using that in two ways. You're going to be using it to direct your energy toward the horse and help the horse understand what to do. It's not for ever punishing the horse or actually hitting the horse hard, although you may touch the horse with it. That's okay. And we'll make sure that the horse is comfortable first.
Are you meaning touching with this or touching with this or?
You may touch with either end, and so we'll see when we bring a horse into the picture. There may also be times where you just want this in neutral. You're not sending energy toward the horse. And to put the stick in neutral, just let it slide through your hand like this so it comes in line with your body, and just hold it in line with your body. That's the neutral position for the stick.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I want you to just play for a minute with hitting the ground lightly with kind of a striking motion like this, and just reaching the string out as far as you can. Okay, that's good. And just do it as lightly as you can at first. Good.
Like I'm going fishing.
Yeah, it is a little bit like fishing, isn't it? And then I want you to build up the energy and just practice getting stronger and stronger with it. Yeah, is that kind of new for you? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to check in with you right now about your number again. Okay, so we started with checking your number, but as you're using the stick like this, is your number changing?
Well, it's definitely going up.
Oh, it's going up, is
But
it?
actually, because I'm kind of having fun with it.
Oh, you're having
Because
fun.
it feels,
Uh-huh.
it feels powerful. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Okay. And then, and where would your number be?
maybe a 7.
A 7, okay. And then let's also check in on the grounding side of things, how grounded you feel, and sort of some of the sensations that are behind your 7.
I actually feel pretty grounded. And tuning into it now, I feel really grounded. And I think it's more just a little excitement because I'm thinking about how to use this with the horse. I'm anticipating.
Yeah, being able to communicate with
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I want you to go ahead with that practice and just also pay attention to the good feelings of being grounded and feeling calm and being able to raise and lower your energy while you maintain that grounded calmness and the good feeling of having the ability to communicate and use your power.
I like kind of playing with different degrees of force here.
Yeah, there's a lot of different textures to it, isn't there? Okay, now I want to show you one other thing, or let you play with one other thing. And that is to see if you can actually just lightly touch that cone by flicking the end of the string. That takes maybe a little bit more of the sort of wrist, flicking
that flicking the wrist, okay.
So if you were to want to touch the horse, that's the second time, that's good. It would be just this lightly, to say, I actually can reach out and touch you. Remember that old commercial, reach out and touch someone? There are occasions when you'll want to reach out and touch the horse with this. Good, you're quite reliable now, aren't you, in getting that? And would you like to try it left-handed too? Because in the round pen, well, the horse will be changing directions, and so you'll actually be using this sometimes with your left hand as well.
Okay.
So just go ahead and play with that for a few minutes.
Hey.
Nice. Did that surprise you, the accuracy there? Good.
And if you would step back a little bit,
I
I'll see
will
if I
step
can,
back.
how much,
Back.
how, you know, the difference in strength if I wanted to. More. Yeah. Works both ways.
Yes, it does, and I see that you're still grounded down in your power center, in your belly and your pelvic area, still maintaining a nice grounding with that too. Now, I also mentioned that there might be occasions where you would be holding the lash and just touching the horse with this part. And let me model for you. This might be if the horse is intrusively coming towards you when it's not welcome. You could either use it like that, or you can just use it kind of like a barrier like this too. So there are certain occasions when you can feel free to use it that way. And I like that is defining your boundary in a way that I'm not likely to go walking into that avenue. So all of these are ways of communicating to the horse about your degree of energy and intention, and also where your space bubble